Hello there, it's Courtney and it is another matchday vlog. Tonight is a Champions League game and it's the first in Anfield history, in football history actually. Liverpool and Rangers are facing each other in a competitive game. That sounds really mental to say when you think of how long we've both sort of been in Europe, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of a hostile environment, I feel like. It feels like Rangers have got a lot of fans in Liverpool. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. I'm back on the cop. Love it. Yeah, I cannot wait for this. It's going to be my last game in a while, so really looking forward to it. Yeah, like I said, big night. Champions League nights are always big, but tonight just feels even bigger with it being a first. Hopefully it's going to be a really good coach meet and greet by the sounds of it. A lot of flares, a lot of singing. Hopefully we need to get that atmosphere back up at Anfield, because I think we all know it's been poor for most of this season. I think we all sort of last season for granted, and now, yeah, our form's dropped, but at the beginning when it had dropped, could have just been a blip, but our atmosphere was terrible to begin with. So hopefully the atmosphere gets a lot better is all I'm saying. I'm glad I'm on the cop for it, because I will be singing and shouting my heart out as usual. As for team news, there's still no Naby, there's still no Ox, still no Robertson, I believe, so Simicus will be playing. I think for me, Nunes gets to start today, 100%. I think resting him, and he only played, what, maybe 5-10 minutes in the Brighton game. I think Nunes starts today, and I hope he does, because all this like last minute coming on and only getting a few minutes here and there must really be affecting his confidence, and I'd rather we got him on sooner rather than later. So hopefully that happens. There's a possibility of Konate being back tonight, which I think would be really interesting. Maybe we look at subbing him on later on in the game, and maybe bring Joe Gomez on to cover Trent if Trent is still having a bad performance, because if we're honest, he's not been brilliant this season. So yeah, I know that's a little bit of a negative start, but it's honest, that's all I can be. We've not been great this season. I hope tonight we just get the win, and it sort of changes things for us. We sort of build more confidence for the team and that, because the team, they need it, they need us to get behind them. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to head to Anfield. I'm going to be in the cop, hopefully it's a good atmosphere and a good game, so let's go.
Go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. 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 I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Bring on your international. Bring on your over by the score. Barcelona, Real Madrid, who the fuck you trying to keep? Cause Liverpool are the team that we adore. Come on, you fucking international! Bring on, you're over by the score! Barcelona, Real Madrid, who the fuck you trying to kid? Cause Liverpool are the team that we adore. March it in! Go march it in! Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Liverpool.
So team news is out. It is Alisson, Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Simicus, Thiago, Henderson, and then Diaz, Salah, Jota, Nunes. So it does look like it's a 4-2-4 system. Really happy that Nunes is starting. Like I said earlier in the vlog, I think he needs to get this start, and hopefully it like brings him into the squad more, builds his confidence, and he might get a goal or two. But like I said, I just want 3 points here. That's all I'm after. I believe Ben Davies is playing for Rangers, so after signing for Liverpool 2 seasons ago, he's getting his first start at Anfield. But yeah, with that being said, let's go in. Let's hope we get a win. That's all that I care about right now.
Rush score 1, rush score 2, rush score 3 and rush score 4.
Alexander-arnold, Alexander-arnold. Come on, Liverpool! 1-0 Liverpool! Liverpool win. Finally. We won 2-0 and I am made up. A goal from Trent from an amazing free kick, what a shot. And also a penalty from Mao. I have to say, I think Rangers like really saved themselves with that keeper. I think if it wasn't for their goalkeeper pulling off some like amazing saves, I think it could have easily been like 4-5-0. I know in the first half alone we had 7 shots on target. Now that just speaks volumes about their goalkeeper. Yeah, it was a very good atmosphere at Anfield. We need this more. If anyone saw my Instagram live that I've done at Anfield, like it was on fire. Obviously I've shown it like in this a bit, but I also did a little Instagram live just to show it, and I said at the end of that, we need to be like this constantly, not just when we feel like it. We need to be like this all the time. Okay, maybe not as to that extent, but we need the atmosphere to be electric. We need like the ground to be screaming, shouting, singing, bouncing. Like it was so good. I've never had an experience like that at Anfield. Like outside the ground, it was mental, but in the best way possible. So yeah, I am now going to be on a little break, but there will be LFC content coming while I'm on that break. So I will be doing a bit more of a video to explain more about it, but let's just say I'm going on a trip over the next few weeks, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, there'll be more come on that. But yeah, we won at Anfield. Ben Davies finally playing on Anfield, but not for Liverpool, which I found quite funny. So far, I've only just got in the game. Probably ended less than half an hour ago. So far there's not been any trouble that I'm aware of. There was a good little banter session waiting for the coach coming in with the Rangers fans, like shouting back and forth. I don't think the Rangers fans found it funny, but we did. But yeah, it was, like I said, the atmosphere was electric. I loved being back on the Kop. But yeah, for me, I think Thiago, I just want to talk about that man. Really good in the first half. Obviously he got subbed off in the second half. But yeah, I remember in the first half just watching him being like, I love this man. But yeah, I thought Nunes looks promising. Like I said, I think he needs to get more and more game time for us to see what he's actually like. I think obviously we can't just talk off this one game because he's not really had much game time before then. He seemed to keep his anger in control today. There was a few times where I thought maybe he could have flared up, but good on Nunes for not. He had a few shots as well. Like I said, that goalkeeper was absolutely phenomenal for Rangers. But yeah, that being said, I'm off. And I'll see you with the trip update video, which I'm going to put up shortly. So that being said, bye.